In this video, we explore Southern Colorado on our 9-day road trip. Blue Lakes Trail, Telluride, Mesa Verde National Park, Four Corners Monument, $1 Million Highway, Great Sand Dunes National Park. Let's go. Stop number 1, Bellevue, Texas. Stop number 2, Childress, Texas. We are at our 3rd stop. We are just north of Indy, New Mexico. Made it to our 4th stop. We're in Albuquerque. Tomorrow we're gonna finish the journey.
We stopped overnight just north of Albuquerque. This place called the Stagecoach Stop. It is RV spots and they have RV storage, and it was okay. There was trees and it was just a place to put our head down, but you know, you're in the desert, so it's mainly rocks and dirt. We are on our way to Colorado. We should be there into our stop in 4 hours. Different day, same shirt. We are in Cuba, New Mexico. Cuba. We didn't even have to get on.
This is our first stop in the morning.
Pumping gas.
Oh my God. Why don't...
You're gonna have to sit there and hold it. No.
You have to hold it. Your gas pump doesn't work, and you have to hold it.
3. We have made it to the Four Corners Monument. This is on Navajo Nation. Wow! We had to pay don't do that. We had to pay $8 to get in here. If you're over the age of 6, it's $8 per person to get in here. They do have some vendors kind of around the Four Corners, but there are 4 different states. Who wants to tell us what the states are?
New Mexico, Colorado, Utah, Mesa, and Arizona.
That's right. So it's the only place in the United States where you can be in 4 states at one time. We did have to wait in a little bit of a line to get there. The line's even longer
Only
now.
5 minutes.
Maybe 5 minutes, yeah. All right, check that off the list. It is a big gravel. Parking is like really gravelly. I'm not sure how it would work if you had a trailer. It'd probably just be pretty bumpy. There are restrooms, but there's no gas stations or any sort of like facilities or running water. They said you can't refill water bottles or anything here. So just make sure you're prepared, especially in the summer, because it is hot.
Rye bread, people.
I think it's like sweet.
What do we think? Worth it at the Four Corners? Kids said they found a steak. We'll see.
It's okay. I saw it moving. Oh, I see it!
He says he saw it moving. I don't know. We'll see.
Look. Right there.
It might be poisonous.
Oh my God!
Look.
Oh! Oh my Jesus! That's a big snake. Yeah, I'm not digging. I don't think I'm digging anymore. That the same snake? I don't know. I saw its tail.
We are about to head out. It is 7:30. We are going to Ridgeway, Colorado, which is about an hour, 2 hours and some change from where we are, which is not normally what we would want to do drive-wise, but we found a hike that is beautiful and we want to try it. It's the first time the kids are they've done a 6.5 mile hike, but this one is over 8 miles and it's considered a strenuous hike. So I'm a little nervous for them and for the dogs, but we're just gonna cross our fingers, and if we have to take a lot of breaks, we'll take a lot of breaks. All right, if Daddy can get packed up, we'll head out. A million hours later, we're starting. It was a very rough last 5 miles to get up here, if you don't have like 4-wheel drive or head clearance, I would not even attempt this.
We just saw a priest doing it.
They're nuts. It was Pothole City. We were driving maybe 5 miles an hour, so it took a very long time to get up here, but now we're here. There was a restroom at the trailhead. It was probably the worst restroom I have ever seen at any trailhead.
Climbing uphill for about 3 miles. Brought both of our dogs. Wish us luck.
We are 2 miles in and we just came to our first river crossing. Porter? No. Porter likes to make his own path, so he thinks he found a path he can do. Milo thinks he can do this log, but we're gonna wait for expert daddy to see. The dogs are just excited to get some water. And just like that, we made it to the first lake. This beautiful crystal clear, it's like Gatorade blue water. It's surrounding by all these cliffs. We have had our lunch and the dogs are playing in the water. They couldn't be happier. There's barely anyone around. There are 2 other lakes. Don't know if we're gonna make it to those. The middle lake and the upper lake are quite a hike to get up there. It was definitely a strenuous hike on the way up, not for the faint of heart.
I'm going. Just run and follow.
Okay, heading back to the car. We did not go to the other 2 lakes. They're not as pretty. I know there's a great view, but the kids just honestly were tired. We're tired. We gained 1,500 feet of elevation on the way up, so that was a lot. It's 3:30. Normally when we do big hikes like this, we would say get to the trailhead at 7 or even 6, and that's normally what we do. That did not work out this time because we were very far away from this location, and it took us so long on that dirt road. I mean, 5 miles in 45 minutes or an hour. So all in all, it was a beautiful lake. If you've never seen a Gatorade blue lake before, you're in this area, Ridgeway, like Telluride, San Juan Mountains, definitely worth it. We are heading from Ridgeway to the $1 Million Highway. The road goes from Ouray to Silverton. There's a few different reasons why it's called the $1 Million Highway. Nobody knows for sure. So one of them is that it costs that much to build. The other one is for all the gold that is in the San Juan Mountains. And then the third is just maybe it's those $1 Million amazing views from the road. It's 25 miles and it is considered one of the most dangerous roads in America. We pulled over on the side of the road for Andrew to fix the GoPro and pulled out just in time to be stuck behind a semi truck. Whoa, that's crazy. Look.
No.
So now we're going 10 miles an hour. Not that we could speed down this road. Oh, now we're stopping. Why is he completely stopped? Of course he can't make that curve. He shouldn't be on this road.
If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.
They gave us a summer guide at the entrance, so we're definitely gonna hit up the visitor center, the museum, the Mesa Top Loop Cliff House Loop Road, Bruce Tree House, the Farview Sites, Park Point, which is the highest point, Balcony House Tour, which is what we're heading to now. Okay, we just started our balcony house tour. It actually started a little early. Make sure that you get there. I would probably get there like 15 minutes early because they were like ready to go. Today we are on the balcony house tour, which is the most strenuous and adventurous. On this tour, you climb 3 long ladders and crawl through a narrow 12-foot long tunnel. This tour is not recommended for people with breathing problems or people afraid of heights. Balcony house is 6,700 feet above sea level and is a medium-sized 2-story masonry structure. There are 38 rooms, 2 kivas in balcony house, and 3 plazas.
Why do you think this place is called Balcony House? The actual reason is this balcony right over here. Where a balcony that's still fully intact is super rare to come across.
Currently, there are 3 different guided tours, and they are the only way to get up close to the cliff dwellings. In order to see these tours, you have to get tickets on the recreation.gov website 2 weeks in advance, and they do sell out quick. This tunnel was originally the only way you can enter Balcony House. It was a little terrifying for someone who's claustrophobic. We loved our 1-hour tour, and our ranger was so knowledgeable. We usually like to do our own thing and self-pace in parks, but these ranger tours are the only way you can get into the structures, and we would highly recommend doing at least one on your visit. Okay, we just finished the Balcony House tour.
Awesome. 2 thumbs up. Woo!
Balcony house, check.
And now we're heading to Cliff Palace, Loop Road. Mesa Top Loop is a driving tour with stops at cliff dwelling overlooks and surface dwellings. We're at the pit house. We're starting in 600 AD. These are called pit houses because they're built down into the ground to use the earth as natural insulation. As we drove the 5-mile loop, we pulled off at all the village sites and saw 600 years of development, from simple pit houses to massive cities built into the cliffs. If you stop at every stop, it'll probably take you a couple of hours. All the sites have paved trails, but some of them do have some steep spots.
So we just pulled off to picnic. We brought all of our lunches. Check this out. I'm gonna walk down here and show you.
No way. We are at the museum. Why do I have my water? Can you put that back, please? Just put it in the little door. Thank you, babe. We are at the museum, which is also where the spruce tree house is. Maybe do the spruce tree house first so we can really enjoy that AC.
Now we're using our eyes and looking at this tree.
The spruce tree house was actually closed this day, but typically you can hike into it, and it's one of the only cliff dwellings you can get into without a tour. We've made it to the museum. The kids are reaching the point of annoying because they're just like tired and done. We are at the Farview sites. This is actually a 3/4 of a mile loop that takes you to a bunch of different houses and a reservoir. It's a big community. Okay, Farview sites, check. We're now on our way to Park Point and then the visitor center. And we are done with Mesa Verde. We are the highest point in Mesa Verde, which is 8,572 feet. This is called Park Point.
How long is it?
Point 1. I think you can handle it. Okay, the Park Point Fire Lookout sits on the highest point in Mesa Verde. This is where crews sit and look for fires during the height of fire season. We have one more thing to do. Who can remember? Visitor Center. Let's go. The visitor center is at the start of the park. It looks extremely new. It was really nice. We got our park pass stamp and hit the road. Visitor center, check. We are officially finished with Mesa Verde National Park. Woo! Get it, groove it, uh-huh. We are about 20 minutes outside of Silverton at Old 100 Gold Mine. The kids and Andrew got suited up and got into a mine train. They also were painting for gold before it got started. I am sitting this one out because we have the dogs. It's about a 45-minute tour.
In 1968, a company by the name of Dixie Lynn came and purchased this claim, and they pushed in this tunnel right here. And right above us where you see this tailings pile, they pushed in a tunnel right there, and one more above that for a total of 7 levels in this complex. We're gonna go in about 1/3 of a mile. We're gonna get out, we're gonna walk around, I'm gonna run some tools for you. I'm gonna show you different parts of the mine and how we mined this mountain.
I'm sure they're having a lot of fun.
What are we here for?
Oh, we want to be rich.
Good luck.
So guys, this white rock right above my head right here, this is what the miners came in this mountain looking for. This vein travels 3,500 feet to the very top of this mountain where it surfaces.
A lot of
They work up there cracking that quartz out by hand.
That scared me.
You guys ready to hear this one? That train ride was just their first journey to go to work. We still use this bell system today, guys, in the mines. That's 3 men, level 6. Emergency exit out.
That's a gold.
Yeah. Did you pick it up? Try it. Don't let it fall on your toes, though. Kept looking for that next big gold strike, right? No. When Dixieland was in here, guys, they worked from 68 kinds of nasty chemicals to separate everything out of it. No noise. You want to come check this one out? Please climb up in here. You got any idea what this one's for, guys? No. Fire? No, we didn't put fire.
Fire. God, why?
Seems like a magic.
This was our toilet. This is where we went to the potty. You can climb right up here like this and sit down and go to the bathroom.
That's a scam.
We called this the honey pot, guys. Alright guys, thanks for coming out and taking the tour today.
Thank you, buddy.
I got gold. 24 karat gold. Ooh.
We are at James Ranch. It's like farm to table, but like we're on the farm. So everything that we eat came from here. They have really great goat cheese, and they have a full market, and then they have this grill that's indoor seating, patio, and outdoor seating. Excited to see what the food tastes like. Everybody thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs up if you liked it.
Best eggs ever had.
We've reached the delirious section. They're taking pictures of Wanda. They've lost their marbles. We'll be home in 30 minutes, guys. I need y'all to woosah. Do you know what woosah means?
Night-night.
Woos. It's like chill. Meanwhile, they're still having a photo shoot with the dog. Happy Sunday. It is 7:30 in the morning. Me and Cohen are the only ones up. I've been up for a really long time. Me and him and Roxy walked about a half a mile into town, just straight down where we're staying, and went to a little bakery called Absolute Cafe and Bakery and got some pastries. I got a vanilla latte, excellent. And you could actually full breakfast eat there and get burritos and stuff. But Cohen wanted a cinnamon roll, so we are gonna try them out. Oh, straight from the middle, huh?
Well, I have to put it on my napkin.
That's the best part. How was the first bite?
Pretty good.
Good morning.
We are journeying to heading into the heart of the San Juan Mountains to a town called Telluride. It is a historic mining town, so we're excited to see all the culture. We are starting off with a hike to Bridal Veil Falls.
can't do it. I can.
Okay, our first stop in Telluride is Bridal Veil Falls. This is a challenging 2.2 mile hike up to the falls. We are in our water shoes because we're gonna be crossing some rivers, but we're also dealing with rocks, so wish us luck.
We started the trail about 0.2 miles ago. We got here a little too late. It was about 11:15, but 2-hour drive from our campsite. So we had to park in the second parking lot, which is 0.32 miles away from the trailhead. If you get here early, it'll save you about 0.3 miles. So we just left the second waterfall and we're headed to the third and biggest waterfall on this hike. Second waterfall is about 1.25 miles in. The third waterfall is another third of a mile in. The other one you can take all the way up there. There's a fourth one way up there. So we just finished Bridal Veil Falls. We're taking the Jeep road down. So you have two options. You can take the trail that you just took to see the 3 falls, or you can take the Jeep trail down. We chose to do that because it's just easier. Look at that.
No way.
This is our checklist. We just got our first thing done, which was Bridal Veil Falls. It's a great hike, and now we are eating lunch by the river. Let's go. We just finished our lunch by the river and swimming. We had Town Park on our list, but we ended up swimming in the river right outside of Town Park. This river is huge and beautiful and of course cold, and a lot of people were actually tubing in it. So if you can grab some tubes, that would be something good. The river was flowing great. Next up, we are going to take the gondola up to Mountain Village. Check. Check. We just parked for the gondola. It was kind of hard to find free parking, so a lot of the parking is paid, but we were really lucky and found a spot. So now we were walking, we're just a couple blocks away. A must-do in Telluride is riding the scenic gondola. And best of all, it's free.
This is the first and only free public transportation.
We are surrounded by panoramic views of the mountains and the beautiful town below. Andrew went in to grab ice cream for the kids, cocktails for me and him, because next on our list was treats. Definitely getting some treats. Time for our adult treats. How are y'all finding the shopping?
Really, really cheap.
Really, really interesting, but nothing's floating my boat.
I'm gonna waste my money on Robux.
All right, we are finishing our checklist. We shopped downtown, and we also ate downtown, which wasn't on our list, but overall, Telluride was awesome. This is the kind of music my husband listens to. In front of my children, that's the kind of music my husband listens to.
I love it.
Got it good.
I love just hearing a river, don't you? The sound of a river. Good morning. Me and Cohen are up again, and we are heading to downtown Mancos again. This time we are hitting up another coffee shop. This one was closed yesterday. It's called Fahrenheit. Cohen is really hoping he can get a blueberry muffin, and I'm really hoping I can get a iced latte. So let's start our morning. Left Mancos, and now we are in Del Norte, which is on the Rio Grande River. We stopped in Durango and picked up some groceries at Walmart, and then kind of meandered our way here. This is a great campsite. It's called Woods and River RV Park. We are right on the Rio Grande River. Tomorrow is the Great Sand Dunes, so we're just relaxing tonight.
Porter was supposed to help you pick that up.
It's like a snake trap. Dig a giant hole. Look, do you have a shovel?
I am currently walking up to the top while my family stays at the bottom. This thing spans over 30,000 acres. Pardon my out of breath. I am about a third of a mile in. I have to go to the top of that. It is very hard to hike in the sand. I'm wearing water shoes right now, so the bottoms are open, so the sand just kind of falls to the bottom of my soles and out. There's still some sand that gets clogged in your feet, so be prepared for that. So about a half a mile before the park entrance, there's a visitor center that you can rent these kind of wooden boards for like 20 bucks a piece, and they can rent you sleds for 20 bucks a piece as well. They give you wax and they tell you to wax it pretty much every time you go down. It's kind of like riding a snowboard, but not. I know that doesn't make sense. It's a little bit different riding this wooden board. So we made it to the top. Check it out. It's about a mile all the way to the top. I actually went right up there where those people are, and I'm hiking a little bit down to board. It took me about 45 minutes to get up here. It is about 11 o'clock. Up here, the sand is not too bad, but there are parts walking up where it was pretty hot on my feet. You will want to do this sometime before lunchtime. That's what we're trying to do. Re-wax it and we'll try it again. Attempt number 2. So I just got done climbing to the top of the sand dunes, sandboarded down. It's a little difficult. I would recommend the sled board. My kids had the sled board and it looks like they were having a little bit more fun.
We were here for a total of 3 hours, from 9 to 12 actually here in the dunes. Get here earlier than we did if you're coming in the summer, and you don't really need longer than that. I would say if you're coming in springtime in June, this whole thing that we're walking on right now is actually a river, and when it's flowing fast you can tube it. If the river was happening, we would probably spend all day here, but it's not. It's the end of July, not the best time to come, but we did have really, we did have a lot of good. We had fun. You just only need a few hours. We're actually gonna get some lunch and head to the visitor center on our way out. You can actually get your boards from some places the night before, and that's probably what we should have done, and then got here at like 7 and then been done by 10 a.m. because it's really hot. Our dogs are extremely hot. We did put on their shoes for their walk back. They wouldn't have been able to do it otherwise. It's a long walk. It's not like White Sands where you can pull straight up and you're there. You do have a long walk. So just be prepared for that.
Let's see how much sand Mommy has in her shoe.
Put it in a pile. All the wax.
Oh, there's still more. It's like an infinite supply.
Oh my goodness.
So we're hiking Bridal Veil Falls right now. It's right next to the entrance of the Great Sand Dunes. It's about 0.3 miles up. It's all rocky to see a waterfall. We gotta hike up these rocks behind me. It's about 1:30 and it's super crowded. It's only a 0.3 miles, so I understand why people do it.
King Milo and his pet Bob.
So right now we're waiting in a Walmart parking lot in Alamosa. There is a river right behind our campsite that we would like to go tubing on, but we have no tubes, so we got to stop at Walmart to get some tubes and some life jackets.
See that? Water snake. Oh, where's he going? Oh, it's the snake. Stay to the left. Guys, let's just all go down it.
No.
No, we don't go down, Ted. We don't go down. I'm trying to stay over here because if anyone's gonna go down, it's probably gonna be Milo.
Oh.
Shallow! It's shallow! It is shallow! Oh no, guys!
Taking us this
No!
way.
It's a big rock! Oh, there's a spider on the tube. Oh, it's on your leg!
It's on your leg. There's a spider on your leg.
My shoe!
What did I say about your shoe?
I can't. No, I can't pull it. So my dad's GoPro, he was in the tube, and the current was so strong, it like flipped him over, and he was trying to get up, and the current was.
I can't believe we survived.
The current was too strong for him to come out of the water, so Dad had to swim away from the current. He had to stay underwater because he can't get up. It's too strong. He lost his GoPro. That's why I asked him. Then that if they found a really long GoPro. So yeah.
Guys, we're in the back of the truck.
We just finished tubing.
Cohen lost his shoe yesterday. Dad dropped his
No, I didn't say
GoPro.
that.
My shoe almost fell off. Well, it did. There was a spider crawling up my leg. So I took off my other shoe to hit it, but then the other shoe fell off in the water. So Porter had to grab it. Then Porter dropped it. Then Mom had to grab it. Then I put it on my foot.
And then
So-
you smacked it because spider. I saw the spider.
What are you building?
Like a wooden little structure thing.
A wooden structure. Wow. You want to tell me about it?
I have no idea what it's for.
Well, hello, Big Meadows Reservoir, just right outside of South Fork. We're gonna go kayaking, gonna float on some tubes, or we're gonna make a day out of, well, we're gonna make a couple hours out of it.
It is so windy, which is making it cold, and we finally found some water that's not freezing, but it's windy, so it's kind of chilly. We are blowing up some rafts and eating some lunch, and Andrew's about to try out our new kayak. Hopefully the wind dies down so we can all go swimming. Gonna be a good day. Can I get a woohoo?
So I just walk out?
Yep,
Walk out?
get in, see where it takes you. In his element. We are in the town of Creed. We just went into the mining museum that's built inside the mountain right there.
So right next door to the underground mining museum is actually the Creed Fire Department. It's also built into a mountain, so we're gonna go in there and check it out.
I don't know if we're supposed to be getting in these. So we're about to go on the Bachelor Loop, which is right there. It is a 17-mile loop through the Rio Grande National Forest with about 16 stops you can make with different mines and gold mine sites. Here's site mine number 5. This is kind of what you're gonna see through the 17-mile loop. Just old, abandoned mines right through there. Thanks for joining us on this incredible 9-day road trip through southern Colorado, where we packed as much adventure as we could. If you enjoyed the journey, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can join us on our next adventure. Until then, keep exploring, and we'll see you in the next video.